Hey guys, so this is my first tutorial of hopefully many. This is a tutorial for a choreography piece that I did about a year ago. It's to One Direction's Best Song Ever. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing, we're just going to go straight into the beginning of the dance. I do a little intro, a little step touch, but you guys can do anything that you want for the beginning before they start singing. I choreograph just a little bit differently than most people. I don't choreograph to counts usually. I normally just choreograph to the words of the song or a sound in the song or the beat, just whatever feels right. So that's how I'm going to teach it. So hopefully that works out for you. It helps me remember because I can remember what goes with what words. It just kind of helps me out. But hopefully it works for you guys. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first line says, "Maybe it's the way she walks." And for that, we're just going to walk forwards, walk, 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 walk. So it's 4 steps. And on the last step, we're going to do a little hip roll with it. Your arms for this is, you're going to take your right arm and you're going to move it sort of like a lasso. It's just going to cross across your body like this. And you're just going to go, "Maybe it's the way she walks." And what I do with the hip roll is I make a little flat palm with my hand and put it like just right across my body and do a little hip roll like that. So it's, "Maybe it's the way she walks," and then it says "ow." And for the ow, we're going to pop our hands to the left and flick our wrists. And we're also going to jump into a little booty pop like this. So it's going to go, "Maybe it's the way she walks, ow." And then it says, "Straight into my heart and stole it." For "straight into my heart and stole it," we're going to take our right arm and we're going to go straight for straight. So straight across, you're just going to kind of do a little lean and your right leg bends and you just sort of face your left corner over here and your arm's going to go straight across. So straight into my heart. So you just kind of go straight and you bring your arm back and pop it, pop it, pop it, back and forth. And then you grab for heart, heart. And for stole it, you bring your legs together and go stole it. So that is, it goes, ow, straight into my heart and stole it. Then there is a little guitar strum and it goes meow. For that, I take my left arm and swing it up, just meow, and toss my hip out like this. Then it says "through the doors and past the guards," and for that we're going to push through the door with our right arm, actually, sorry. So you're going to go through the door and you just kind of take a step through the door. And for past the guards, you're going to slide, do a little slide to the left. And for that, you're going to take your elbows and you're just going to rock your left elbow up. So it goes straight into my heart and stole it, meow, meow, through the doors and past the guards. And then there's a little ow again. And for this one, we're going to put our left hand on top of our right and place it at our hip and turn our right knee in. We're going to kind of sit a little bit on our left, turn our right knee in, and that kind of pops this right hip. And it goes, ow, like that. Then it says, "just like she already owned it." We are going to chaîné to our right, just a little chaîné turn to our right. And so it's "just like she already," and for "owned it," you're going to make your hands into fists and just do a little pop out and back in like this. So I'm going to go through all of that one time slowly. And just remember, you can rewind this as many times as you want because I'm just going to kind of run through it, but just go through as many times as you want, and then at the end we'll go through the whole thing a couple times slow and then once up to speed. And yeah, just rewind as many times as you need because I think that you all can get this. Alright, so we're going to go. Maybe it's the way she walked. Ow! Straight into my heart and stole it. Through the doors and past the guards. Ow! Just like she already owned it. Okay? And then it goes, I said, can you give it back to me? And for that, we're going to just rock our hands like this from right to left. And we're going to walk backwards. It says, can you give it back to me? Let's see. All right. She said, so we're just going to do it twice back. She said, and for this, we're going to take our right arm and we're going to do a little flick with our hip. Can you? We're going to go flip down. And forgive it, we're going to flip up. Forgive it. So we're going to go, wow. She said, can you give it? And then it says back to me. We're going to swirl, just kind of do a little head twirl with our hair and face the back. So just remember when it says back to me, you face your back. So we go. She said, can you give it back to me? Okay. All right, let's do that one more time. It goes, and it actually says I said. Wow, sorry. I said, can you give it back to me? So you face your back. And then it says, she said, never in your wildest dreams. We're going to do that same little rock, but we're going to go back the other way now. She said, and then we're just going to shimmy around to face the front. Never in your, and you go, never in your, you just kind of face the front with a shimmy. And then for wildest dreams, we're going to take our hands and walk down our left leg. In your wildest. So you go down 4 times. In your wildest. And for dreams, you're just going to flip your hair up and roll up. I usually throw a hand in the air or something to give it attitude. So let's do all that again. I said, can you give it back to me? She said, never in your wildest dreams. Okay? Then we go into, we're going to start the chorus. And we're going to be moving to our, let's see. We're going to be moving to our left, and we're just going to be doing jumps. But we're going to move our hands from right to left. This is just supposed to be like a really fun, like party-looking move. So we're going to go, and it says, and we danced all night to the best song ever. So we go, and we danced all night. So 3 little hops. We danced all night. For best song ever, we're going to do a small rondinjon. And we're just going to pass. I start out with my right hand like this and my left hand out. And then you just kind of bring them across like this. At that same time, you're going to kind of do your leg with it and just sit down in it. So like this. And so it's just kind of slowly around. So we danced all night to the best song ever. And for this, for we knew every line, we're just going to kind of take a little step across. We're going to start with our left leg that's popped. We knew every line. So you just kind of walk across. 1, 2, 3. And during that, I do the little lasso arm again with my walk. We knew every line. And for line, I just kind of lean sideways and I make a line with my arms. And for now I can't remember, we're going to, let's see. Okay, we come out to the line, and for now I can't remember, we're going to bring our right arm half in and do a little pop. Now I can't remember. You're going to hold your head like you can't remember. Every line. Now I can't remember. And during that, you're just going to do a little step back. And then you're going to bring this right arm through. For how it goes, you're going to go, and you're going to step back forwards. How it goes, and you're going to take your right arm and touch your left shoulder, then your right shoulder. But I, and let's do all that through really quick. Just the chorus up to there. And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. Now I can't remember how it goes, but I. And then it says, but I know that I won't forget her. So you go, but I. Then you're going to just kind of step behind yourself with the right foot and do a little head spin as you turn. But I won't forget her. So you say, but I won't, and you turn around. And forget her, we're just going to slide to the left and do a little squat. Forget her. And then you're going to do a little hop again. And we're just going to repeat, because we danced all night to the best song ever. And for this, I think it went oh, oh, oh. We're going to, instead of just stepping into this walk this time, we're going to do a little run with it. So it's going to go, let's do all that again, because that's kind of a harder part. Okay. We danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. Now I can't remember how it goes, but I know that I won't forget her, 'cause we danced all night to the best song ever. And then for I think it went, you do your little flare kick. I like to call it, like, I don't know, it seems kind of like salsa to me, but you do this little run in place. And really all that is you give a little hop and you bring your right leg around like you're running and you move your arms like you're running. You just kind of pop it like that. You go, I think it went, and you're going to step out, oh, oh, oh. So right, left, up. So I think it went, oh, oh, oh. And then it goes, for yeah, 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 we're just going to party. And it goes, I think it went, yeah, yeah, yeah. And for I think it goes like that. We're going to swing our arms around in a circle to our legs, to our thighs right here. And then we're just going to kind of roll our body around. And when I do it, I normally am like really into the music, and it goes, I think it goes, and I roll it all the way up. Like I'd go the roll, and then as I bring it back together, I normally like bring my arm up with me. So you just roll around to your left, start at your right, roll around to your left, and bring it all back up. And then there's little beats, and I'll make the noise of it. You'll know when you hear the song. And it goes, near, 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 near. For that, we're going to go, down, near, near, near. So after we go, I think it goes, down, new, new, new. And that's just right arm across, left arm across, let's see. It's just 4 moves. Right arm across, left arm across, right arm to the side, left arm to the side. And for that, we're going to be stepping with each one. So it's going to go, you're going to go back with your left leg when you move your right arm. Down, narrow. Yeah. So you just go right, left, until you step back. All right, so we're all the way through the first verse and the first chorus. On this dance, the chorus repeats, so we won't need to go over the chorus again. I'll just put it all together at the end. Now we're just going to go ahead and go straight into our second verse. And then we'll be going over all of this once again at the end. So let's get started on second verse. So we just went, narrow, 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 narrow. So we're here. it says, said her name was Georgia Rose. So we're going to turn our left side to the front, and we're going to take a step, and we're going to beat on the table with our arms. We're just going to make fists and pop, pop like that. While we step, we're going to go, said her name was Georgia Rose. So we just turn to the side and go bop, 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 and around. So it goes, said her name was Georgia Rose. Let's do that one more time. We're just going to take our left side to the front and go, said her name was Georgia Rose. And for this, all you do is just kind of squat with your arm and bring it around. And then it says, ow, again. For this one, we're going to do the little booty pop, but this time we're going to be facing the right. And it goes, ow. Then it says, and her daddy was a dentist. So we are going to take our left arm, so we just went, ow. Take your left arm, and you're just going to circle it like this as you face the back. And it goes, and you do a little step with each one. And it goes, and her daddy was, and this part can get kind of tricky for some reason. I don't know why hitting your foot's kind of tricky, but it is. So we go, let's do that again. Said her name was Georgia Rose. Ow! And her daddy was a dentist. So for a dentist, we're going to take our left hand and hit our right foot, and we're just going to do a little bounce. A dentist. So let's do all that again. Said her name was Georgia Rose. Ow. And her daddy was a dentist. So you hit your foot, and then we're going to do a little pop. And it's just kind of on a beat in the song right after dentist. So you go, dentist. So hit your right foot behind you with your left hand. And then as you sit it down, you just go straight into a little pop. And what you do for the pop is you're going to want to pop your booty back and bring your elbows in and just do a little pop. So dentist. Then there's another guitar strum that kind of goes no, like that. And for that, we're going to do a little hair sling to face the front. So dentist, and it goes no, and we just sling our hair to turn around to face the front. And then we go into said I had a dirty mouth. You're going to put your hands together above your head in what my dance teacher calls a Cheerio. It helps you remember because you think of a round Cheerio. And you're just going to step back on your right, and when you do it, you're going to rock your Cheerio from right to left, like this. So you're going to go, said I had a dirty mouth. So all you do is rock back as you walk, and then you're going to bring it around to cover your mouth. Then you bring your legs together, and in the background there's I got a dirty mouth, and for that you're going to leave your hands in front of your mouth, but do a little hip, just a little hip roll. So it's said I had a dirty mouth, I got a dirty mouth. So you do a little hip roll, and it says but she kissed me like she meant it. You're just going to bring this arm down for but, and then you're going to throw them both forward. But she kissed me. So you have your hands here, you bring one down here. But she kissed me. And you just throw your kiss out and bring your legs together. Kissed me. And it says like she meant it. And you just kind of roll your hands through. Kissed me like she meant it. I just done a little hip rock with your shoulders. So that is said I had a dirty mouth, I got a dirty mouth, but she kissed me like she meant it. and then it said, I said, can I take you home with me? And we're gonna go, I said. So all you're doing is bringing your left arm across and bending it and taking your right arm out to the side. You just kind of rock your hips and you go, so you go opposite. Your right knee points that way and you take it all to the right. So I said, then you touch your shoulders. This is similar to the Macarena. Can I take you home with me? You do a little hip rock. So I said, can I take you home with me? And then we do a little shimmy. She said, and you go in a circle. We're going to go in a whole circle. She said, and once again, we're going to just do never. Shimmy it around. Never in your, and this, we're going to walk down our leg again, just like the first time. In your wildest dreams. Okay, so we're through our second verse. Let's walk through the second verse all the way through one time real quick. So we're going to go. Said her name was Georgia Rose. Ow! And her daddy was a dentist. Dentist. And it goes, Durham. Said I had a dirty mouth. Got a dirty mouth. But she kissed me like she meant it. I said, can I take you home with me? She said, never in your wildest dreams. Okay, then we go into the chorus. All right, so we have finished pretty much the whole song. Now we just have to learn the bridge. The bridge, it's pretty simple movements. We're going to start out and we're going to take our right arm, and all our feet are going to be doing our little ball changes like this from right to left. So just kind of get used to doing this movement. It's just like a little skip sort of. And it's going to go, you know. So you go, you know, and you take your right arm, push it to the side. Then you're going to do the same thing to the left with your left arm. So, you know, I know, you know, is all we're going to do. Then we're going to take our right leg behind ourselves and do a little turn. And it says, you know, you know, I'll remember you. And so for I'll remember is when you turn and then you point out for you and do a little hop, you. And then we're going to do kind of like little hip pops. And we're going to be taking our right arm and we're going to go, I know, you know, and for I hope, we're going to bring our left arm up and do a little ball change to here. So, I know, you know, I know, and for you'll remember me, we're just going to take a few steps to the right. You'll remember me. Then we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to do it opposite. And we're going to go, you know, or we're going to go, I know, you know, you, or I know, sorry. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing facing this way. So, you know, I know, you know, and you're going to turn the opposite way behind yourself. I'll remember you, same thing again. And then we're going to do the same thing, but pop it this way and use our left arm. And I know, you know, I hope, same thing again. And it says, you'll remember how we danced. So then we're going to just start kind of walking to our left, and we're going to do 3 chaîné turns. So we're going to go, I hope you remembered how we danced, and that's when you start your chaînés. So you're going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Chaîné turns. And then you just kind of, and then Harry starts saying 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we're just gonna kind of, for the 1, 2, we're just gonna kind of go 1, 2, just do a little rock step. And then you're gonna jump and count with your finger in the air. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. We are done with all of it except for the last part. And the last part is actually choreography from One Direction's actual music video. I think that you guys can get all these little steps just from watching my dance video. They're all pretty basic. But let's run through the whole thing slowly, and then we'll go through it up to tempo, and then we'll be done. Okay, so now that we're done learning everything, we are going to walk through the whole dance slowly, and then we're going to go up to tempo, so then you'll be ready to do it with music. So let's just start at the beginning slowly. So maybe it's the way she walked out straight into my heart and stole it, through the doors and past the guards. Ow! Just like she already owned it. I said, can you give it back to me? She said, never in your wildest dreams. And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. Now I can't remember how it goes, but I know that I won't forget her, 'cause we danced all night to the best song ever. I think it went oh, oh, oh. I think it went yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it goes down, 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 down. Said her name was Georgia Rose. Ow! And her daddy was a dentist. Said I had a dirty mouth. I got a dirty mouth. I got a dirty mouth. But she kissed me like she meant it. I said, can I take you home with me? She said, never in your wildest dreams. And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. Now I can't remember how it goes, but I know that I won't forget her, 'cause we danced all night to the best song ever. I think it went oh, oh, oh. I think it went yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it goes down, 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 down. You know, I know, you know, I'll remember you. I know, you know, I hope you remember me. And you know, I know, you know, I'll remember you. I know, you know, I hope you remember how we danced. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How we 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. So now that we've got it down slow, we're going to go just a little bit faster so that you can be ready for the music. And let's do it. Okay, so maybe it's the way she walked. Ow! Straight into my heart, stole it through the doors and past the guards. Ow! Just like she already owned it. I said, can you give it back to me? She said, never in wildest dreams. Danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. Now I can't remember how it goes, but I know that I won't forget her, 'cause we danced all night to the best song ever. We went oh, oh, oh. We went yeah, yeah, yeah. It goes. Said her name was Georgia Rose. Oh. And her daddy was a dentist. Said I had a dirty mouth, but she kissed me like she meant it. I said, can I take you home with me? She said, never in your wildest dreams. And we danced all night to the best song ever. We knew every line. I can't remember how it goes, but I know I won't forget her. Danced all night, the best song think it goes. No, I know, you know, I'll remember what I know, you know, I hope you remember, you know, I know, you know, I'll remember you, and I know, you know, I hope you remember how we danced. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Great job, guys. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I hope you can follow along with me fine. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, but I hope to get out a lot more tutorials, and thank you everyone who watches and learns my dances and for your support. Also, if you do learn my dance, make a video of it, post it, and send me the link. You can follow me on Instagram at JESSY_MAE21. You can follow me on Twitter at Jessy Mae 129, and it's JESSY MAE129. So yeah, send me your videos, and thank you guys.